In me shed, me lovely little shed. Might as well get a Chesterfield, a toilet and a bed. It's the only place where I can go and tinker with me toys. Go and find solitude with a bunch of ugly guys.
How's it going, guys? We're back in the shed tonight. Hopefully gonna get my winch installed. At least get a good start on it tonight. Maybe have to finish it tomorrow just because it's getting started later than I wanted to. So anyways, we'll get this top plate off here so we can get at the battery and we'll get started. I got the switch mounted there. It's supposed to technically go on the bottom, but as you guys can see, my heated grips are kind of blocking it. But anyways, that doesn't look too bad there anyways. It's not sticking up too much. We get the wire going down the same way as I ran the other ones, coming down to here. So might run into an issue later with this, because this sort of looks like it's supposed to be a plug and play, but the only power I have is this pigtail coming off, if you guys can remember from my last video. But we'll see what we have to do there. Haven't gotten that far. Well, a little update for you guys. I got the actual winch mounted to the mounting bracket. The blue and yellow cables are gonna go around and connect to the connecting block. The weird thing on mine is that this connecting block isn't the same one that are actually in the directions that came with the winch. So you kind of have to figure that one out yourself. It's just held on with 2 bolts though, and kind of slides through, and the winch is held onto the mounting bracket just by 4 big bolts there with lock washers. And I have... Alright guys, it's the next day there. I ran into some trouble last night. The mounting bracket that came with the kit from Warren/Yamaha doesn't fit my bike. So I actually went online and did a little bit of research and found out that you have to either buy one specifically for your bike or drill holes. So I decided just to drill bigger holes. So this one lined up, but these top ones on either side didn't line up, so I just had to drill a couple new holes. So we have the winch in there now. The little connector block is back there. You guys would never see that. So we have this little coming down from the switch, and the little pigtails clip on, and there's a little protective covering that goes over it, and I put a little bit of rust check in there. And then these little things clip on to the positive being the green, and the negative is the black on the back of the connector on the winch. So yeah, like I was saying, the connector on these instructions isn't the same one that comes with the kit. So the separate one that they give you is this one, so you kind of have to piece together everything here. But we're getting there, and so yeah, we're gonna get these 2 clipped on, and then we have to do some work up there by the battery, and then we'll test it out. Alright guys, quick update here. I got everything connected up and tested, and the winch is working in and out fine. I cut this thing off. This is what was on here, so that you can plug into the auxiliary or the accessories plugins. But for right now, my hand warmers are actually on those, so I can't reuse them. And this is the extra pigtail that came off of that, which I used to use a connection, crimped it down to the red, which is, you know, your power for your switch, and then your power and your ground on the battery when the switch is, or the winch is working in and out fine. So that's good. So now now that I tested it, I know it works. I'm going to disconnect the stuff, rerun these lines, tidy up the stuff. Then I'll come down and zip tie all these wires together and clean it up a bit so it doesn't get tangled or come apart anyway. So yeah, after I do that, I'll come right back. Alright guys, we got it all fixed up, all the lines zip tied together, shoved down out of the way. And of course, you don't want to make this too tight because you have to be able to turn your handlebars. I don't know if you'll be able to see too much of this because it's so dark, but see the lines coming down there on the inside of the frame down to the back part of the winch. And yeah, I gotta remove the little bungee cord that was holding it. So yeah, I got the key on, and we'll yeah, she works good. This is just the final touches, the little Yamaha lead and stuff. The instructions had these bolts. The instructions don't show them as being Allen keys. It shows them as being just regular like bolts going through. So just prepare for that. All right, guys, there it is. Winch installed. I'll have to get one of them rubber squishies there, or whatever you call those things, so it doesn't suck the end of the winch cable. There's a lot of frigging around with this, I will say, so be patient when you do yours. The directions are not the best. Sometimes the connecting block in the back isn't the same as the one that's on the directions. I was missing some bolts and the spacer for the switch, which I made work anyways. The bolts for the plate didn't line up. I don't know. Hopefully the winch is a good winch. That warrant's pretty good, but that was a lot of hassle for that. So anyways, maybe you guys are better turning wrenches than I am. So yeah, hopefully you liked the video, and I'm heading out riding tomorrow with a buddy. So yeah, we'll get a video of that too.